Hi, I'm Scott with State Motor and Control Solutions in St. Louis, Missouri. Today here to talk to you about proper tensioning of V-belt drives. A lot of customers call and say, hey, how do I know if my drives are tensioned properly? And there actually is a method of doing this. A lot of customers think they can just push on it and kind of get a good feel and see if that's going to work, but in most cases they're either going to be under tensioned or over tensioned. If the belts are under tensioned, they're going to slip and the belts are going to become damaged, the sheaves are going to be damaged. If they're over tensioned, it's going to create pressure on the shaft of the motor, any other shaft involved. It's going to create tension on the pulley and the bearings, and eventually failure will occur. Browning manufactures a V-belt tension checker, and this little gadget here is used to actually check the tension on V-belts to ensure the proper tensioning. What you do basically is it's got a section here that shows inches of span between the two shafts, and what we'll do is we'll use this gadget to check the pressure on the belts. The first step in measuring the tension of the belts, you need to measure the center distance between the two shafts. In this case, you'll see we have roughly 15 inches. So what we'll do is we'll take our tension checker, we've got a rubber gasket here, and we're going to set that gasket at roughly 15 inches. Now we can take the tension checker, and if you've got two belts, what you'll do is you'll set it on one belt, you'll push down with your finger until the gasket hits just the top of the second belt. Another method, if you don't have a second belt, is you can take a straight edge ruler and do the same thing. Once you do that, this O-ring gasket here, which was set at 0, will have a reading. And in this case, we're at about 5.5 pounds of pressure. As we mentioned earlier, once we check the tension, we've got about 5.5 pounds per the gasket marking. Once we know this, we can go to the chart. First of all, we need to know what type of belt we're using, and in this case, we're using an A belt. The smallest sheave diameter that we have is between 3 and 3.6 inches. Our RPM range is 1750. We're using a new belt, so it's telling us that we should be at 5.5 pounds of pressure, which is exactly where we are. If you find that the tension is not correct once you've checked it, you can use your motor base to either increase tension or decrease tension on the belts. Go back, check again until you've got the proper tension. If you've got any questions on belt tensioning, belt drives, please give us a call at State Motor and Control Solutions. Our phone number is 800-354-0063, or check us out online at www.motorsincontrol.com, where you can find all the engineering data for belt drives. Thank you.